help me. I'm in InfoWars hell. The InfoWars elf took my teeth, and I'm not even elderly. I don't wanna be a toothless man. I gotta stand up for what is right, and corporate's gonna ruin its brand. I'm no longer afraid, I'm done being polite. Baby, that horse deserved to die. Everybody knows it's true. That horse deserved to die. And elderly people do too. Anyone with eyes can see the horse is a flop. The people have no tolerance for corporate slop. So all hail the InfoWars elf.
In conquering death, I have seen the other side.
Demons? Are there demons?
Like you couldn't imagine. I have been able to reduce the biological age of my penis to that of an 8-year-old.
But you're much older than that.
I know.
And we still don't even know what's inside the human body.
That's true.
When was the last time you watched pornography?
I have a chip implanted inside my brain that allows me to watch pornography whenever I want. But I don't. In fact, I am not watching it right now. I ask you, what's the point in living if we can't do it forever? Now pull the trigger. Pathetic.
For 35 years, I was part of the problem.
Gross.
A mouthpiece for the mainstream media, spewing their lies and kissing their feet, all while they turn me into something I'm not. But now I'm free of my corporate shackles, and my only business is freedom. My name is Jim Haggerty, and you are being lied to. Death. Christianity teaches us that it's real. And the left says they're going to do it to you tonight just for believing what you think. But what if we didn't have to die? What if there was no end? My guest today is Bear Smithsonian. He's the founder of Project Everlife, whose mission, and these are your words, not mine, is to kill death. With his body optimization regimen of synthetic supplements and raw placenta, he plans to live forever. Now, how many of these things do you take a day?
About 1,800. Now, again, Jim, this entire regimen is totally open sourced, and it's completely free to the public for purchase wholesale.
Now, I want to get more into that later, but for those who don't know you, take us back. When did you first realize that you didn't want to die?
Before I started Project Everlife, I was a VC in Silicon Valley, and I had gotten very wealthy developing an AI-powered smart blender for meat.
I had one of those.
One day, I realized that when we die, we are no longer rich. I just said, no, I'm not going to do that.
And you faced some controversy, not just for playing God, but for going on this journey with your son.
Yes. In order to reduce my overall biological age, my son and I swap blood, plasma, bone marrow, spinal fluid, and various other bodily fluids and organs each week.
And that was what? Frowned upon?
To the doctors. Yes, but I think what we have found is that it has been mutually beneficial for both of us.
We have a picture of him to show here. Oh, yeah, he looks great.
Now, not only has this process made me significantly younger, but it has made my son far more sexually mature than most other 6-year-olds.
Amazing. And how old were you when you started this?
48.
And how old are you now?
14.
Now, see, as a Christian and a free speech enthusiast and a future martyr, I believe in death. So when I first met you, I had to say that I was skeptical. But I'm also a man of logic, and when you present irrefutable evidence like those numbers you just said, I'm brave enough to admit that I wasn't necessarily wrong. This could be true. You could be onto something.
This is how we progress as a species. How many hours a night do you sleep?
Every night when I close my eyes, I'm surrounded by hundreds of dark forms who drag me out of my bed and into their fires, sometimes for 16, 17 hours.
That's bad.
Really? How many hours do you sleep?
I don't sleep anymore. Actually, one of the biggest life changes I've made is something we refer to as intermittent dying.
Intermittent dying?
Yes. So instead of sleeping each night, I take one of these capsules and I die 4 or 5 times throughout the day. I wake up feeling more refreshed, energized.
And dying safe?
Sure. I could demonstrate it here for you now if you'd like.
Please.
It's fairly simple. You just take the enhancer. And in a few moments, I will enter a state of death. And then, when my watch chimes, and not a moment sooner, I just need you to inject me with this.
Whoa, easy with that thing, Dr. Pfizer.
Don't worry, this is nothing like a vaccine.
No. It's just that I don't like needles. How long does it take?
Not long.
And then you'll die, and then you'll just come back good as new?
Rested and refreshed.
Well, it's too bad it's not forever, because you'd become very popular.
Look, Jim, if you think dying makes you popular, just wait until you've seen Immortality.
Oh my God. I can't believe I'm just now putting this together. You're rising again. You're like Jesus.
Your words, not mine.
Wow. What does it feel like?
Dying. It feels, it's never felt like this before. I see, I see.
Oh, wow. There he goes. He's dead now. Well, there you have it, folks. Barrett Smithsonian, the man who will never die. A true visionary. I wonder where I'm supposed to stick him with this thing.
What if death was only the beginning of a book that never ended? Recompose your body with Project Everlife. Immortality awaits.
I don't know. What do you think her deal is? You think she's a lesbian? I don't know. That's very androgynous, at least, right? Oh, clearly lesbian. But anyway, for me, I think it goes Hitler, Jimmy Carter, Bin Laden, and then Zelensky, right? I mean, well, it could be very close, but yeah, wow. I have so many questions I want to ask after Bear comes back from the dead, but I gotta say, I'm very impressed by all this. It's so amazing what science can do once you take it out of the hands of scientists. It's just remarkable. I mean, I can actually smell that he's voided his bowels, but, really doesn't smell that bad. It's amazing. He must be so healthy and so peaceful. I just wish I could see what he's seeing. Unless it's demons. Oh. Gives me the heebie-jeebies. Oh, that's a beep. That's a beep, right? Not a chime, that's a beep. Right. It's a beep. Okay. This is kind of taking a long time, right?
Attention Patriots, if you recently purchased Project Everlife's intermittent death enhancement supplements, then you need to buy InfoWars Resurrection supplements. Project Everlife's pills do not work. They only kill you, and it lasts forever. Don't get scammed with promises of everlasting life. Buy InfoWars Resurrection supplements now.
No, he hasn't moved at all. I don't know, maybe 45 minutes. Is that a chime? Is that a chime? What the fuck kind of watch is this? Hey, wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake the fuck up, you chime watch wearing motherfucker. Wake up. Oh, fuck it. That's a chime. I'm doing this. That was the chime. I can do this. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Ah! He's okay. He's okay. I saved him. For my full 4.5-hour interview, click the link now. We're living in a time of unprecedented political violence. These days, you can't even leave your home without a loaded handgun, because anyone and everyone is a potential assassin. We're essentially walking around with a laser sight pointed directly between our icy blue eyes. But today, we will bridge the gap between the hunter and the hunted. Because if my guest had his way, I would be curled up in a pool of my own blood right now.
Hello. Why are Americans switching from physical voting to the Onion Voting Simulator 3D? It's simple. Easy access to digital voting lines, a fully realized middle school gym, and the choice to just skip voting, stay in your own digital apartment, and masturbate. Plus, we at Global Tetrahedron have spent over $100 billion to triple capacity and make your Onion voting experience easier than ever before. Best of all, it's free. That's why over 87% of Americans have turned to the Onion Voting Simulator 3D. Join the future of voting today.
You know the man who comes to sing to us every Thursday? He sings at a special frequency that has ones and zeros encoded in it, which installs a Bitcoin mining program in our brains.
The brain's just an organic computer.
Exactly. So we walk around mining Bitcoin for them, and we don't even know it.
Look at that guy. He doesn't even know he's mining right now.
Anyway, when we die, they chop our heads off and extract the Bitcoin, which gets sent overseas to bisexual warlords in Eastern Europe.
Wait, it's free? Bro, it literally costs $0 to get The Onion delivered. You just go to membership.theonion.com, put in your credit card information, and boom, free newspaper every month.
Bro, how can they afford to do this, bro?
This is next level, bro. It is the only 100% free product out there that charges $99 a year.
I mean, they could be making billions off that.
Everyone else, too chicken to charge $99 for a free newspaper.
But they streamline their thinking?
Probably. Get your free $99 subscription to The Onion now. All right, I'm gonna go cold plunge.
shirt.
Do not buy this illegal shirt. We do not know how it got on our website, but it is illegal. If you buy it, sayonara to your assets, elf lover. Our legal team is horny for a fight. They're sprung and ready to hunt you down. Every time you buy this shirt, our legal shock troops are authorized to enter your home and break up to one vase. Buy this illegal shirt, and it'll be the last shirt you'll ever wear. You've been warned.
Oh mon Dieu, les grenouilles sont gays. Oh mon Dieu, les grenouilles sont gays. Pas moyen de s'échapper. Pas moyen de s'échapper. Pas moyen de s'échapper. Oh mon Dieu, les grenouilles sont gays.